Hello, I'm sorry just to need to split the video into sections in order to just not have a problem with in YouTube. Okay, so as we saw in our last part, I show you how the fact feed it's working, the fact feed data flow, and also the task that contains the fact feed in order to feed at the end of the day the fact table. Okay. So we already have both um, data flows, the table and the fact feed. So we already contain it in a package called Miami simply. So in that case, I already debug the package, and, um, and I just right now I will just execute the package in order to just to start feeding the tables. Let's execute the package. Now we will see the results about our execution, and we will just validate that every single part is working okay. Okay, so now we see that this condition is if this data flow it's a success, then you continue with this. So let us see what is the content of the task and what is the result of the task. So as we mentioned, we have 32 rows, and we filter the only that we want. This is only the simply insurance company, and we have only 19 regarding that simply. So the filter works and fit 19 in our customer table. So if we go to our customer table, we should have 19 rows. As you can see, and as also the load ID works. So it contains exactly the day that it was uploaded, and it becomes from a derivative column. Okay, so right here we don't have any filter, so it's 32 rows. Right here we have 13 rows, that is the content of our source file, and we have here 4 rows, that is the content of our source file. There's 2 rows, remember, because right here we say that we need only local or South Miami. So seems that every single part of our task is running okay. So if we check our tables, our fact tables, for instance, we already checked the customer, we will check the customer interthread. There you go, we have 32, we have the locations, the location, we have 13, and we have the region also. We have 2. Remember, this is the one that we already filtered. Okay, so we come back from here, and all our table feed flow data flows was running okay. So let us see the fact feed. It says that also is running okay. Remember that we have in our source 19 rows. So there you go. We have also the 19 rows. Only was the simple insurance company, and also regarding the flat file. So we go our merge join, and we have here the 19 rows that we already combined in our left join right here, and also we need to check if our new columns called amount paid and amount charges was fitted, and also our column called total amount was fitted. Okay, so let's come back to the everything seems to be success in our package. So let's come back on our table. Change name. There you go. So yeah, it works. Amount expended, amount paid, and amount charges, and also total amount was fitted. As you can see, total amount is the summation of this, this, and this. We only have this and this, and we with our left join we have this coming from the customer table, also this coming from the customer table, and this from our flat file. So we construct these 3 columns and was correctly filled. 19, that is the ones that we already filtered as simple insurance. Okay, so also because it's a combination of our tables, our view should be filled. And there you go. The view is filled and the interior is correct. Okay, so this is regarding our SSIS ETL process. You can see there was no problem, and also already all the parts of the task works correctly. Okay, so let's go to the part of the reporting. I just want to move this a little more quick in order just to not be aboard demonstration. So let's go to the report. At the same, using our same tool, we go to the SSRS part. Okay, so regarding my connectivity of that I just put right here, I just set up. You will see that I reconstruct a report called total income right here. That my source, it's my database that I already fed and all the tables on it. Okay, so I construct a very quick report, just having the fact table and some dimension fields of our database model in order to combine it in a report. So I already constructed a report regarding all that metrics, and you can see what is the results. I already set up the report server, and you will see as a common user what is the results of the report. So there you go. You see the report, you see how the dimension works and how the fact table works. Okay, this is 732. I just put the hour that I run from the report. Okay, so this is an example of the report that I already set up right here in our report server. Okay, so we just go to the localhost. I already set up the SSIS services, and I already set up the reporting services in order to just allow me to see the reports. Okay, so I already set up my folder, and I already have right here my report called the total income. Remember that we already have here this total income RTL is our report in our SSRS. So I already have here, you can see here, and you can access it here also. Okay, so this is a simple report using our database model and also our SSRS. Okay, so this is a demonstration of how to use SSRS. I'm just going a little quick in order just to move forward in all the other tools and this part of the video. Okay, so what else I do? I already construct a cube since the scratch. Let us see what I am just talking about. Let us go to SSIS. I'm just preparing and opening the cube that I already construct. This cube is also related with our database model, and I also use this cube in order to construct a report available in our report services. The report service was already set up for be accessed by any single user that can have an account. So I have the administrator and any requested user I need to set up. Okay. there you go. There's Let's see the part of our cube. Here I just have a new connectivity, and our database that we have is just related with the database that we already have, right? So right here, the simple cube that we have is the container. So I save it right there, and this data source is Florida. As you remember, we don't have this is the one that we already have. The name of the simple Florida, right? So this is our data source view. So let's go to the data source. Our data source is Florida. It's coming from the Florida database. So if we go to the designer, the data source designer, we see that the data source name is Florida, and this is the connection string that we already set up with credentials regarding the Windows authentication. I already need the password right here because it's not working well with service account. So okay, there you go. So right here, this is our data source. The data source view right here, as you can see, DSV simple Florida. It's there you go. So we have again our fact table just surrounded by our dimension tables. Just right here, all the foreign keys is just ending in our fact tables, right? So there's our dimension model. Okay, as you can see here, this is exactly our relationships that we have between each of the tables. You can see here. We can have the location. Look, so we have all our relationships right here in this schema. Look, our foreign keys, our indexes. Okay, so this is our DSV. That is our data source view. Then we have our cube here. So this is the representation of our cube. As you can see, this is the part of the fact table, and this is our metrics regarding the fact table. You can identify the amount expended, the amount paid, the amount charges, and the total amount, and also the total, right? And also you will see also the dimensions surrounded here. That is the customer, and this is the attributes regarding the customer. I just include this in order to be just more quick, right? So we have our 1, 2, 3 dimensions right here regarding this is the customer. This is the customer entry, and this is the combined dimensions, right? So as you can see, this is all our elements regarding our cube, the data sources, the data source view, and the cube. Okay, so we can see right here, as you can see in the customer, I just add a full name in the customer. Okay, I already set up this new column regarding our calculations, and there's other thing that I want to show that is in that case. I already have this, and you can see I already set up the browser, right? And you can see how how you can just interact within the measures and between the every single one of the dimensions, right? You can see the customer ID, and you can see also the measures that we have related, for the instance, the total amount, right? So you can see here the result, right? So you can select any dimensions and you can filter it. For instance, you can have the customer here, and you can have all the values, right? You select them. For instance, I just want the 1, the 4, and the 6, right? So you can see the filter right here. So you are interacting on browser the content of our data cube. Okay, this is the name of our data cube. So um, in this case, I just put and browse the data cube, but I already set up a report using our data cube. This is the name of my cube. Okay, so this is regarding SSIS, and I can interact with SSRS in order just to construct a report. Let us open the report again. And as I told you before, the report uses our shared data sources. That is the simple cube RDS. That is the connectivity of with our cube. This is our cube, right? So the connection type right here is the server analysis services. Okay, so this is the specifications of our cube. So let us open the cube report here. You can see here what is the you can see you could identify the part of our dimension number fact table here. So let us see the report using our cube. There you go. You identify exactly the same information that we have in our cube. Okay, so if you see that this is our cube report, simple. This is the first level, and this is our connection, right? So this is how it works. I already debug all that in order just to deploy. Sorry, that in order just I already debugged to see any errors and already deployed to be published. So when I redeploy, automatically it will be published in our reporting server right here, and you can see the cube report simply. That's exactly the same cube report simply here. These are our RDL. Okay, so you can see the report here is exactly the same. There you go. Okay, so this is a very quick demonstration about a little model that I did for you, and this is just a quick demonstration with the basics, and also with some quick way to use and interact between the four tools of SQL Server 2012, and these our origin is our tables right here. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for seeing my video, and I hope that you like it. Thank you. Bye bye.